So this is a master exam review for Power Standard 1. This is the word problem. So all we have to do for these is actually set them up. Okay, so you don't actually have to solve them. So we're just going to set up the pictures. You don't have to solve anything. The solving part is for something else. Okay, so we have a rectangular picture, and it has dimensions of 6 by 8 inches. The frame has a uniform width and has an area of 32 square inches. So we're going to have this as our picture, and it is going to be 6 by 8. We have a frame of uniform width. The dimensions of this are going to be, if that's x, because we don't know the width, and that's x, this will be 2x plus 8. And if this is x and this is x, this will be 2x plus 6. All right, that shows us our picture. All right, and then from there you'd be able to make an equation for this. Okay, and that would be 2x plus 8 times 2x plus 8, or sorry, plus 6 is equal to, all right, the frame has an area of 32, plus the 6 by 8 is 48. All right, and that is your equation that you can set up from your picture. And that is all you got to do for that one. Is just draw the picture and maybe set up the equation. Okay, you don't have to solve it. Number 2, Miss Curran plants a rectangular garden in her backyard, so we're going to draw another rectangle. Okay, the dimensions of the garden are 20 by 30, so we got 20 by 30. All right, she builds a uniform walkway around the garden, so we're going to have, like same problem as before, we're going to have a frame here. So if this is x because it's uniform, and that's x because it's uniform, and that's x because it's uniform, and so is that, we're going to have 2x plus 30 for the total width, 2x plus 20 for the total height. Okay. So our equation would be 2x plus 20 times 2x plus 30 equals the total area of the walkway, which we're told in the problem is 464, plus the area of the actual garden, which is 600, 20 by 30. And that is your equation you could set up by drawing the picture. So those two are done. The other type of word problem we had this semester was the paraboloid problems. So we're going to do a parabola shape based on our satellite dish. Okay. The dish is 12 feet across at the opening, which means it's 6 and 6. And it's 4 feet deep at the center, which means this is 4, 0, 4 is the point, because this is 4 high. And that point is 6, 0. Okay. You can make your equation from this. We would have the 4, let's make that bigger. This would be the h, k. This would be the x, y. That's h, k because it's the vertex. Since the graph is upside down, it would be x minus h quantity squared equals negative 4p times y minus k. Okay, so we can just plug the stuff into where it belongs. X is 6, h is 0, equals negative 4 times p, y is 0, and k is 4. And there you go. There's your equation with the pieces in place, and all you have to do is solve for p from there. All right, but you don't need to solve because this is just about writing the drawing the picture and then making the equation from the picture. Next, a radio telescope has a parabolic dish with a diameter of 100 meters. If the diameter is 100, that means the radius from one side to the other, I guess it's not really the radius, is 50 and 50. All right. The focal length is 20, so that is here to someplace over here is 20, but it's not the the height of the dish. So the height of the dish, the vertex, is going to be 0, k. We don't know what the k value is. Okay, it's not 20 because that's the p value. We do know, however, that the point over here is going to be 50, 0. Right? So we can, though, plug all this information into our equation. We don't have to solve it again. All right, so we'd have x minus h, quantity squared, is equal to -4 times p times y minus k. So now what we do know is again, this is h and k, this is x and y, and this is going to be, that 20 is going to be the p-value. So x is 50 minus h, which is 0, quantity squared, equals -4 times 20, which is the p-value, times y is 0 minus k. And there's your equation to solve for k. But again, you don't need to solve this. You just need to be able to draw the picture to make the equation. And that is it for Standard 1. Good luck.